Hello and welcome to the next leg of the Concorde World Tour. We'll be flying from Queenstown to Sydney. I'm just going to update our details in the YouTube. Make sure it doesn't think I'm playing Grand Theft Auto again. Save that. Now I do have some people in my Discord, which I'll unmute you guys now. So I should actually be streaming and you guys will be live, so watch your language. Alright. Got one viewer already, welcome. Let this get around and onto the runway.
Let me move out of your way.
Well, you guys can take off if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying. My engine's being weird.
Yep. Well, you'll disappear because I'll go straight through you. Yep.
Oh, here we go. This one works.
Alright. Now, the problem I've noticed with this Concorde is it will get on to the runway too far down, so I need it to actually stop. Yeah, so I got the Pepsi Concorde behind me. Retro Yeti's got that, okay. Actually, that was not too bad. By pressing fly now, I didn't end up past here where like I did last night when I tried this. But you almost need to be right back where Retro Yeti is in order to get the decent takeoff. So, localize my altitude. Let's get this prepared. Foot brake on, park brake off. Oh, my throttle was all the way up, I think. Oh, why was it even all the way up? I'm going to build this up to about 70 or 80% before I actually let go. Alright, park brakes off. Also foot brake. We've got to get all the way to 100%, otherwise we are going to tail strike at the other end here. Alright, 100%. Don't know what happened to Joe there, he come backwards there. Queenstown, nice seeing you. Aya, downloading the join, okay, very good. I'm going to see if we can actually get this thing off the ground before we get, oh, we have made it. Last night when I tested, I hit the buildings there with a tail strike. Would have taken a few tiles off. Alright, how are we going with the next Concorde? Very good. Okay, follow me down the waterway here because we've got huge mountains to the side. Even though this is quite manoeuvrable, we'll let ATC do its thing there. So flight path, we will have to do a right bank turn. Where's my mouse? Here, thank you.
My gear is stuck up, my front gear.
Okay, you didn't do the contact points? Stuck up or down?
Up.
Up?
Sorry, down.
You haven't done the contact points like I did in my video. So Aya, is that thing heavy? The Concorde, yes, it is very heavy. It's slow to get going, but once it gets going, it really does get going. Alright, we got some cloud here today. Now, I think I'm on live weather, but I'm not on live everything. I think I'm on all players. So once I've got high enough here now. How are we going with the Concorde behind me? Retro Yeti, you're up and about. Very good. I'm going to start right bank.
I need to turn names on.
Yeah, it would actually allow you to see them. I've got the orange small name tags at the moment. Okay.
Flight plan?
Direct to GPS to Sydney. That's all I'm doing with these.
Should we do the group thing that you did last time?
Oh, no, not with these. Just follow. Alright, putting my shield up.
How do you put the shield up?
Flaps up.
Oh, that's where you are. Oh, engine
Alright.
shut down.
Did you press escape or something? Start your engines up again. Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
going to back
just
off
leave.
my throttle to 70% now that we are actually up at 18,000, 19,000. We're climbing. Pretty good. Alright, welcome to 5 viewers. Who we got? Okay, let me look back at the comments. Sorry, guys. Good boy. Hey, David, how's it going? It's going pretty good. We just took off from Queenstown. And look at it, it's all under cloud, but it's beautiful there. We've got the Pepsi, Retro Yeti's in the Pepsi livery Concorde, and he looks like he's going down. He's trying to get his engine started again. And I got Joe Trills in a KC135 tanker, I think.
It must be lagging. I'm in an F8 team and trying to figure out how to do afterburners.
Right, there are no afterburners. They've been disabled.
I'm in a MFS version.
Yep, they've been disabled.
Oh.
In Microsoft Flight Sim, all afterburners are disabled.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, tell me about it. But there is a legacy importer that's coming out with a function that will allow you to add an afterburner ramped up power, and we're looking at putting in, or I'm not looking at, I'm helping test, that's all. Alex is putting in the visualization for the flame, which is good. Gabriel says, I would like to join you guys, but I still have problems installing aircraft or import. I have seen a lot of videos, but it does not work. Have you looked at how I imported this Concorde? Because I tested it back and forth. Whoops, I went past my 30,000. And I actually got it working, but there are some things you can do and some things you can't do. So you just got to be careful. Let's see if we can get my navigation. Which one's navigator? No, it's not going to do it. So I need to change. Just bear with me. I'll come back to that comment. 279. Heading will be 279. How you going, Retro Yeti? Did you get your Concorde going?
Engines are being weird.
Engines are being weird. Okay. So, yeah, have a look at the video that I've got of how to install with, now it's an older version of the legacy importer. So things have improved a bit, especially with panel, but it's still the same how to bring the engine in. Beautiful flight. It is nice with the Concorde. I do like the outside version.
How did you get the glass working? I can't.
I will make a video on that soon.
Alright.
Probably will try and do that this weekend. Alright, we're getting a handoff. Yep, thank you. Alright,
Yeah,
so
no,
I
the
haven't...
F4 doesn't have retractable gear.
No, I think it's a static model, the F4.
Yeah, it is.
I downloaded it so that I would see it when people join me, but yeah. I'm still accelerating and I'm at 1,360 knots. Do you guys, are you doing alright there? I've got Mix Simple has just popped in. Okay. I'm slightly off the flight path. I can't get my navigator to pop on. If you guys want to join in, I got Joe Trill's Mix Simple. Oh, Mix Simple is the aircraft you're in. Okay. Oh yeah, Mark 1. Oh, we are past Mark 1 already. We're going for Mark 2 at this rate. Alright, you able to get those engines running, Retro Yeti?
Yeah, they're not generating enough thrust
Okay,
right now.
pull all the way back on the throttle to almost 0 and then slowly build it up. So that way you can get all 4. And if you've got your interior working, make sure that all of these, if you're looking at my stream, you make sure all 4 of these engines are the same. If you've got one that is going, or two that are, or three that are way ahead, and then the other one's lagging behind, it's because it hasn't finished starting up. So you've got to back off the throttle and then build it up again. I had the same problem when I was learning how to fly the Concorde. Alright, we are off to Sydney. It says just finished downloading it, converting now. Okay, it's fine, you can come and join me. Make sure you import all the dials, turn the contrast to full dark so that they come over nice and dark like this. They are 2D unfortunately, but we're waiting for an official release of a Concorde. And if DC Designs gets his out, I will probably jump over that because it looks awesome. Alright, I've got a Retro Yeti that just went buzzing past me. Nope, he's behind me. Alright, so you're just trying to get that thing going? I'd say it's the internet connection is... Whoa. So once you get it going, you'll be able to bring it up to speed. What I might do is, it's going to be a shorter flight. I may come back down to 60% throttle, and that way if you're sitting at about 80%, you'll be able to go buzzing past me.
You see me in the right flyer? I'm next to you in the right flyer.
I don't see you at all. Oh wait, there you are. Too far away, can't see you. I can see your name tag, but I can't see what you're flying. See the occasional...
Do you have the right flyer?
No. Oh yeah, is that Wright Brothers thing? Yeah, no, I won't see that. All I see is a little yellow and white plane. So Gabriel, if you're having trouble installing, go and have a look at my video. I made it as easy as possible. I've got every step going in there. Always test first, go back in, try this, test it, try this, and once things muck up, you go back out. But I set it up especially for the Concorde, and it works well for other aircraft. Give that a try. Tells me the interior cockpit is not configured for this aircraft. Yeah, just press OK. It's because it's picking up other things that are not there. Dramash though, no, it will crash. Not always. It is saying that now on the latest converter, but not always crashing. So if it's the same historical Concorde pack, then I know it does work because I am using it. Alright, I lost the Pepsi livery Concorde. He's... Oh, wait, he is streaming. But I think he's out doing something else. No, he's just watching my video. Okay, well I'm probably not going to watch my own video doing that. Alright. I don't know how long this flight's going to take, but it took me 2 hours to fly what it said. Oh, Joe seems to be... I was going to say you seem to be keeping up, but no. It took me 2 hours and 23 minutes to fly from London to New York. That said it was meant to be a 14-hour flight. This is saying it's meant to be a 4-hour flight, so I think we'll be in Sydney very quickly. Alright, hang on. Stop shaking their controller. Twix says hi. Hello, Twix.
And back, what did I miss? Anything?
You were going low and slow.
Back.
I'm coming to find you. In slew mode. I don't see your name tag. Are you still going the same direction?
Oh, always, yep. Oh, wait, I've gone 265. Oh, no, I seem to be moving over. So let's get this back to 279. 279 is what I'm supposed to be doing. I've lost my flight path. Yeah, no, we're right there. So what I might do is I might just bring it back to 281. and get back on my flight path. Maybe 282. Oh, slightly climbing.
I'm reloading in because I'm too far away.
Okay. You'd have to slew, but you'd have to slew in the same angle. Alright, 281 will do. Thank you very much. Now, I did say put YouTube comments on the screen, but I can't see them. So if you can tell me, guys, at least on your YouTube, if you're watching
like
this, is it actually coming up with comments on the actual screen, or is it only coming up in the comment section below?
Let me see. They're coming in on... I have it on the... they're on my screen.
So they're actually on the screen? Matthias!
Yeah,
hello,
well,
Matthias.
I have it on.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping it would come up on mine, because I can see down the bottom right-hand corner there are 10 people watching. And I've got my frames per second. And what I've also worked out is my frames per second is unlimited now. So that is about how much it goes. How you doing, Matthias? Feel free to like the video if you're happy for these Concorde flights. Also feel free if you want to come and join me. Alright, I did have I think it was a Joe behind me.
Ahead of you.
Oh, it's ahead of me now, is it? Florian, hi to all. Hi, Florian. There we go. There goes Joe. I'm passing you at 1,395 knots.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna catch up to you. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go with the broken Concorde.
If you can't see, and as long as you can fly from outside, it's still workable. Alright, we're going 283. Alright, I'm going to get some outside pretty views. We've got a little bit of turbulence here at 30,000. Off goes the mouse, thank you.
Oh, I'm in a steep nosedive. Oh,
Gabriel would
I'm
join in
stalling.
the F-18. Okay. You will have to have the F-18 ramped up a bit. When I say ramped up a bit, you may want to change the scalar, thrust scalar, in the engine config to 2.0 instead of 1.0 or 0.85 or whatever it is.
Where's the engine config?
So, if you have converted it, alright, so got
Is
all
it on the main
anti-do.
menu?
No, well, you can either use it with the legacy import, and you can go increase thrust by 100%, or 11%, or 33%. Or you can change the scalar in the config file. The problem with this is it just goes so fast that let's bring that back around. You needed to be doing 1,300 knots to catch me, and I'm only on 60%. Alright, Florian said, I tried to convert the FSX Concorde, but mine doesn't work. Maybe someone can help. Have a look at my videos. In my videos, I've got the how to import FSX aircraft, and I use the Concorde as the example. If that's the one you tried, make sure you follow every step on that. Now, I will potentially try again to see if it's changed after some of the latest patches, but I know mine still works. Thanks, Florian. Alright, Matthias. Noble Espanol.
You
Yeah.
said you convert it where? Speed?
Okay, so if you want to change your F-18, go in...
Oh, just power adjustment?
You can either add power in the legacy importer, or you can go into your config file and you can change the thrust scalar.
Alright.
They're often sitting around 1.0. If you
should I do 2200?
No, the thrust scalar, not the thrust amount. So you want
in the converter.
Oh, just
engine
choose increase 100%.
Okay. Alright, done.
To keep up with this, you're going to have to. And then when you want to undo it, say
minus 100.
minus 100%. Yeah. That's why if you're going to fly with the Concorde, you got to fly with the Concorde to keep up with the Concorde, or the Tupolev. If you get the 144, there's no autopilot working on it at the moment, at least not in Microsoft Flight Sim. Dang, look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Now, I do want to make sure I'm on live weather. It was meant to be. No, I'm on broken clouds. Thank you, live weather. Oh, that's what it's missing. Oh, it's a blue sky. I should have done that over New Zealand. Alright, my fault. Forgot to set that. So sorry this stream was a little late this morning. Or this evening for you guys, but there was a update overnight. So we got a new version of Microsoft Flight Sim. I think I liked it better when there was broken clouds. It looked good. Oh, there we go.
You flying over my house earlier.
Okay, so I've just loaded in now. You had what, sorry? A U2?
I had a U2, you know the spy plane?
Yeah.
They had that one was. Oh, it's back up in the air. There's one flying over near where I live right now.
No
it
way.
flew over my house a couple times. Yeah, I'm not joking.
I have downloaded one. I'll see if it works. I'll have it on channel soon if it actually works. Okay, so I updated my live weather and it downloaded it, and now it's put in the clouds. So okay, cool.
Right,
Florian says I managed to get the Horton 229 into msfs, but had the issue with the front wheel. The plane shows like stands on the rear wheels. Do you mean the front wheel doesn't touch or doesn't go up? Filippo, hi man, I'm from Italy. Well, welcome from Italy. I'm from Australia. I'm just flying from New Zealand to Australia in my world tour. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, we made it from London to New York, New York to LA, LA to Hawaii, Hawaii to Fiji, Fiji to New Zealand, and now we're going New Zealand to Australia.
Oh, you did LA already?
Yeah, we've already done LA.
Rip.
Yeah, and when I came in it crashed because there was so much traffic there and so much information. But with the Horton 229, if the front wheel doesn't come up, make sure you choose the contact points in the legacy importer, because the same deal happened with the Concorde. If you don't do it, your front wheel won't go up. You press the little orange things to make them go up, and load back in, and it actually works. Yeah, it's been a nice travel. Maybe some suggestions. You know, this is really loud. I'm going to turn this guy down. There we go.
Right.
That way I don't have to talk so loud. Some suggestions. I'm flying to Sydney next. It's a very short flight, this one. Where should we go after that? Because I'm thinking, yeah, where should we go from Sydney to where? Can't get the Concorde to work at all. Going to join with the TU-144. That's fine. Florian says converting worked, but there is some issues in the config. MSFS crashes when start the flight. I will watch your videos. Yeah,
let's go to Seoul.
Okay, I'm contemplating flying from Australia back up through Asia. I'm thinking about going to Hong Kong. Maybe I can go Hong Kong to Seoul.
Yeah.
On a leg. I have been to Seoul myself. Well, the
and
problem is
Hawaii
when I've done Hawaii, so I need to go back across Europe or India, or so I need to work out my path.
Yeah, you can go from Seoul.
But to where?
Maybe Honolulu or something?
No, been to Honolulu.
Alaska.
I don't want to go back to the US. I need to get to Europe.
Oh, you want to go to Europe?
So around the world tour. So we're coming down through Australia. So I'm thinking I might end up flying from Australia to Singapore. And then from Singapore, I'm contemplating either Hong Kong, which is probably a good one. And then I thought about going to Tokyo. If I go to Seoul, I would probably fly from Tokyo to Seoul and then down to maybe Beijing or something in one flight. So 2 landings, 2 takeoffs.
You could do Vladivostok in Russia.
Could do that. but then from there where? I kind of wanted to be able to hit
Dock.
somewhere like Delhi as well. So I want to be able to go around that part. What's the
Moscow.
airport code? So in my Discord it was NZQ. Oh man, I'm gonna have to look it up. Hang on. Where was it? Streaming. NZQN. But you may need to actually click on me, Aya, if you've got me as a player. Okay, Mugger's having trouble with the legacy importer. I would actually check that your legacy importer is working properly. Download another one. Update it. Alright, airspeed is probably about 1300 odd knots. 1369.
800.
There's Joe. Hello, Joe.
Hi, I'm at 800.
You're going to have to keep going and
Down.
build it up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Where are we flying to?
front wheels in the air, not on the ground.
Where are we flying
Oh, and we are flying to Sydney, so YSSY. Kingsford Smith.
to? Yeah.
Alright, Joe, can you go any faster?
I'm gonna go up and then go max mode.
Yep. So, Florian, is it floating in the air or is the balance of your aircraft incorrect? What I would suggest when you're doing the legacy importer, don't click all of the red boxes. There's a one there that says the length of your aircraft. Sometimes ignore that one, because what happens is, unless you know the actual length and you can go in and edit it manually, it can actually make your aircraft sit on its tail with the front wheel in the air. So you need to re-import that and then try again with the legacy importer, but don't click missing values for the length of your aircraft because it changes the balance. I've had the same thing happen to mine as well, which just basically means you got to start again.
I got to 1,000.
You got to 1,000, alright.
Well, I got to 1,500 and now I'm slowing down to 1,000 because the plane can't handle it.
Yeah, it will bounce around, so what you would have to do is change your values on its maximum flight.
Is that the same as the engine or no?
No, it's under flight model if you've pulled it apart. Oh, we lost a few views. Okay, gotta go.
Under what?
So under flight model, you
Give me a
will
second to get-
see that if you've already split the config file for the aircraft config, if all you have is aircraft config, you haven't split it. But if you have, so you're
there's no way to do it through importer.
you don't do it through the importer.
Oh, never mind then.
You just change your config file. It's not too hard, but you won't be able to do it while you'd have to restart the game. Hey, Far Fan Games has joined in. Now, please tell me you're in a Concorde, and if so, get those engines running because you're gonna have to try and keep up. He's in. I can't tell what he's in because it's racing past too quickly. Alright. Oh, that was a bit too far there. So in the F-18, where are we? We're under F, isn't it? F-18. You have aircraft, engines, cockpit, flight model. Under flight model, I think it is. Whoop, we'll just pop that on the screen there. But I might just move that out of the way.
I just boosted up my aircraft speed again.
So I popped the flight screen thing on the screen there by mistake, but so what you need to find is down the bottom where it says reference speeds, you want to increase the reference speed to what you're doing so it flies smoother at a higher speed and it doesn't have the thing saying can't handle this speed. Alright, Farfan Games is trying to keep up. Joe Trills is probably actually keeping up. You can bring it in closer if you want.
I'm at 1,200.
I'm at 1391 and 60% throttle.
Close enough. I can't tell if I'm going the wrong way. I'm slewing over to you.
Alright, I need to check my path line. Yeah, see, I'm actually slightly off, even though I'm doing 287 and we're supposed to be heading 279, but okay, Florian says, okay, thanks, I'll try tomorrow, let you know. Yeah, cool. So each week about the same time I will be doing the Concorde flights. I'm just going to get myself back over. Since my navigator, automatic navigator, doesn't work on this. You must be off having a cup of coffee or champagne with the people down the back. So let me get back onto my flight path. Oh, let's leave it there. Filippo says, what speed can the Concorde reach in MFS? Afterburners are off. Okay, the Concorde only used in real life, only use afterburner to take off. Once it actually gets going, let me just show you here. So the Concorde actually uses what's called Super Cruise. So in Flight Sim 2020, the game that we're in now, or simulator for those who are purists, it will actually do 1500, maybe almost 1600 knots. But what it does is, see these intakes, there's a mechanism with these flaps here that they come down and it produces a different pressure system which allow the turbine jets to get their maximum speed without the need for afterburner. So in real life these things didn't use afterburner to do their maximum speed. They use what's called Super Cruise. So this thing can easily sit at about 15 to 1600. The same is with the TU-144. I don't know whether they use the same Super Cruise. I imagine they would have. But what that one in Flight Sim 2020, it can actually do, well, when I say it can do, it did 1950 when I was flying it, but it turned into a dolphin and basically would have ripped the thing apart. So hopefully that answers your question. So I can do this very easily without the need for afterburner. So as you can see, I'm sitting on 60% throttle at 1395 knots true airspeed. It's everybody else who needs to ramp up their aircraft to try and keep up.
Going max.
Alright, EU is here. Okay, thanks. Alex is in my Discord chatting with Mugger to try and fix that. That's good. I'll leave that to go. Concorde doesn't fly more than 970. Sobotel Supersonic, there we are. You know what? This will do more than 970. If I ramp this up, I can actually get that number well into the thousands. But you cannot do it under modern flight model, if that's what you mean. Because the Sobo, yeah, they're putting off supersonic flight, which is a bit of a shame because I'm waiting for the DC Designs Concorde and all the DC Designs F-15, which looks awesome. And if you haven't checked them out, go to their go to DC Designs Facebook page. No, it'll be a payware, I believe.
I've heard they're making a freeware 757 for the game.
757, okay.
Yeah, that's freeware. Apparently.
I have a 757 video coming out on Tuesday.
Ooh.
But it is a one livery only. Well, DJ Zeeb says, where can you download it? Are you talking about this particular aircraft? It should actually be in the description. So original FSX aircraft file is from the Riku.com downloads. I also have a video there of how to import this particular aircraft. Okay, it's now complaining my frame rate is over 30 frames a second. As you can see at the top there, it's sitting at 28. If you want to come and join me, you can. I'm still off this flight path. Why? It's over to my side there. Alright, we're going to get into Sydney very quickly. Oh my. Woohoo! Short flight. Yes, it's not in the description. Oh, did my description... even though I updated the description, it failed to save it. So give me a second, I'll do it again. Oh, I did too. It undid what I did before. Does that mean I don't have a thumbnail? Because I put a thumbnail in there too.
I'll check what the thumbnail is right now. Thumbnail.
Yep,
right
Concorde
now.
World 2, it's there.
Yeah, it's the Concorde.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I've updated it now. You should be able to see that there is a link in the description. But thanks for letting me know, DJ. I did put it there, and what happened with it, I don't know. Alright, let's put that back on GPS, thank you.
Check how close
Although,
we are.
we're actually coming in towards Sydney's
Oh, wow.
airspace. We are not far away.
I have your flight plan on my screen now for some reason, even though I'm not in the party thing.
Didn't you put it in yourself?
No. And I have your flight plan. You have a pink line on your screen going straight to Sydney?
Yeah.
Same. I didn't do anything.
You did when you first took off, didn't you?
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay. I don't think we're part of the group. You can go up and check. Press
Yeah, we're
escape
not.
to see if we're part of the group.
That's weird.
If you said you want to fly to Sydney, it would actually have that pink line.
I didn't.
Okay. Oh,
What's
we
your
got
altitude?
30,000.
Oh, I'm at 50,000.
Yeah, you look like you're up there further.
I'm going max mode.
Max mode. Oh, that sounds like a max
That's
10
basically-
thing.
That's basically just go straight down or go vertical. Alright, and I'm at 35,000. Okay. And I'm at 1,800. I'm at 2,000 miles per hour.
2,000 what? Miles per hour? Knots?
Sorry, knots. I just lost
Oh.
all,
I
just lost
I lost
all,
you. Did you go in through the cloud or the water?
No, I can still see you. I'm down. I
Yeah.
lost, like, all, audio.
Right. Okay, so we are actually getting in towards Sydney already. So this is going to be a shorter Concorde flight. I will be doing a fly in the Cessna 208B.
My engines.
After this video, so I'll probably have a quick break and then I'll do the next one. DJ Zeep says, do you have some good add-ons to recommend? Well, I've got 104 videos out, I think. Or is it actually more than
Like
that now?
200. Here, I'll tell you how many. Including live streams, there
Oh no,
is,
not including live streams. Only my showcase videos. I'm sure I
see,
released,
there's-
what, was it 106 today or?
106. Yeah, today's 106.
Alright, 106. So I've already got 1010 loaded up, so they'll be out this week, or weekend. Actually tomorrow. And then I've got Monday and Tuesday. So it's Monday through Saturday for me, Sunday through Friday for everybody else, over in the Northern Hemisphere. So yeah, look, which one would I recommend the most? Well, I do like the Concorde. And you know what, I'm going to change that flight path while we're talking about this. Look, the F-18s are good. They're a lot of fun. The Buccaneer is very nice. It's got a very nice interior as well. The F-14 is awesome. That's showcase number 13. That one seems to be quite popular. I'm going to slow down here. I'm going to get back to 50%. And I'm also going to start descending. I might make my flight level 20,000. Alright, I'll let the autopilot take that down for me. Now, EU, are you still there? No, I don't think it kept up. That's the problem with the Concorde. Nobody can keep up unless you're in a Concorde. 737 Max can land vertically. What is with these landing vertically comments? I don't understand that. Do you mean if it has a lot of wind? Yeah, you're going a bit slow, are you?
I'm spinning. I'm spinning. I have no clue what's wrong. I think I have one engine on, one off.
Yeah, that can happen. Back off your throttle all the way to 0. Make sure both engines are started, then slowly ramp it up.
I know, but everything is, the screens aren't working.
What are you in?
F18.
Okay. What do you mean the screens are not working?
I'm gearing to the left, so I just don't have engine 2 on.
Yeah, so just back off your engines, make sure it starts up, and then throttle up slowly. Have you ever been in a flight simulator? Yes, I have. I have been in the RAAF Hercules C-130 out at Richmond Air Force Base, where I did my work experience. And I've actually been in 2 of them. One was a full whiteout, so instrument only, and one was their electronic one, which, to be honest, has probably been updated years since, but it was an amazing thing. Of course, they put me in it. I'm only young, and they say land here. I didn't know what I was doing. I crashed, like everybody does. I crashed.
Okay, I just resynced the plane and fixed it.
If they give me another go, I reckon I'd actually probably get pretty close to landing a Hercules, but I probably would damage the wheels in the simulator. But it had full screens and everything, and this is back in the early 90s. Is the add-ons in a playlist? In that playlist free? All of my add-ons? No. There are 3 paywares. There's a Sydney Sydney scenery payware. The F22 that I got in the showcase is a payware, and the F23, actually it's not even a showcase, it's just a special event one. That was payware, but other than that, yeah, everything else is free. And I've got links to them. If I don't have a link, it's because it's something I had from a long time back in Flight Sim X, and I couldn't find the actual link. But we are finding links as time goes on. People go, oh, what about this one? Or this one? You know what, I'm going to actually lower this to 10,000 now.
I was going the wrong way.
Alright, need to go down 10,000, thank you. Filippo says, I've been there too, more precisely in Bergamo, the largest European... I've seen that. Yes, I'd love to do that. It's a long way away for me to go though. What version of the legacy importer do you use? I have 2 versions. Alex gave me a new one that's coming out, which I was just trialing, which is not for public release, which I think is about 2.3. But other than that, I'm on 2.2. I think 2.3 is getting some work on it. So let me just check what I've got.
I think I might go to that flight simulator convention next year because it's happening near where I live.
Okay.
The whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called.
So I am using 2.2 version of Legacy Importer for all my aircraft. I have done some little bit of help with Alex to try and experiment with his next version, but I don't believe it's released yet, so things haven't been finalized. So what's going to come in it, I don't know exactly. I do know though he is working on afterburners and the flame effects.
Working on buttons?
No, you can't do that. The Sobo has to release that.
You think they're going to fix that?
Yeah. They fixed the first problem when we had problems with add-on planes. I'm sure they'll be able to jump on and do the next one as well. Alright, we're coming in towards Sydney. I'm actually going to get ahead and call... No. There's no airports to call. I am that far out. Well, we're going to come over into airspace in a moment. I am Brisbane. Okay. I am connected to Brisbane radar. Okay, centre. Squawk. Okay, radar contact, copy. Now I'm letting the co-pilot do my ATC now.
Oh, I'm on Melbourne Centre now.
Where are you? Oh, you're over to my left. Yeah, so you got into that airspace over there. I'll be there in a second. But I am descending. I'm going to get down to a flight level of 10,000. There we go. Now we're moving to Melbourne Centre. Alright, I need to get a water bottle out of my little drink cooler here. Alright, so Good Boy says the FSX 737 gauges won't work. So yeah, working on gauges is actually a thing that's happening as well, so that may actually change in the future. Y&M Tech, are you hyped for the Qubit Simulation 737? I haven't seen it, and to be honest, I don't fly a lot of the larger planes. I'm into the small one. Mr. Humane,
for me.
this got a cockpit yet? Yes, let me show you what we got. It is the 2D version, which came with original Flight Sim X. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom this in and bring it all the way up out of the way. Maybe there. So, yes, you can see, yes, my dials do work as well. At least my engine's ones are working. Air, not speed, I don't know if that's correct or if it stays like that. And I have to work out whether these are working. So, are we heading, is that the right heading? 307. No, so some of them are still static. Oh, we're going back to Brisbane Centre. Alright, so Sydney is actually the difference between Melbourne Centre and Brisbane Centre. There's a fine line there.
Work boats.
Alright, Y&M said, is it legal to publish converted FS planes? No, it's not. That's why I don't convert and publish any of them. But what I do do on my showcases is show you where you can legally download them from a website that has permission from the creator to have it on their website. And there's a converter that you can do personally for yourself. But once you've done it, don't go sharing it, otherwise you are potentially going to get yourself in trouble. Which is why I don't do that.
Trouble?
Pardon?
What kind of trouble? Like
Legal.
arrested?
No, legal trouble. You can get probably fined.
Yeah, probably.
Because you potentially will get into copyright issues. Especially if somebody has converted a plane that has a whole bunch of parts from somebody else's. Because they share stuff. So it's just be careful with sharing these. Once you put them on a public server, you can potentially have owners start saying, hey, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But as far as what I'm doing is I'm showing you where to get them, where to do them yourself, and how to be able to use it. Not only that...
Why don't they allow you to convert for other people?
Because I would have to ask the permission of the original creator. Some of these came out 10 years ago, and the email contacts that are in the README files and all the rest are no longer up to date or valid. But
that's the whole reason.
Yeah, I would actually have to go and ask them personally, can I please publish this?
Oh, yeah.
But if you look at, say what a lot of my links are to the Riku website, which I found them to actually have a lot of very good working aircraft. Look at this, I'm right between Melbourne and Brisbane, so I'm going to keep getting handed off. So I'm right on the borderline of their airspace.
Yeah.
But so Riku actually contacted or got in contact with one of the original developers of the D.21 Fokker, and he updated it for Microsoft Flight Sim. So it is now on their website, native for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, which is awesome.
Wait, they have a converted F-Fokker?
Yes, Fokker D21. I had a video out just yesterday or the day before.
Oh yeah, the propeller plane, right?
Yeah.
Not the the one with static gear, right?
No, it has full working gear. They come up, I think.
It's
don't
already
they?
converted?
Or maybe they don't. Maybe they did stay down all the time. It's all converted. It works straight. You just dump it straight into your folder.
Is it passenger plane?
No. It's the Fokker D21 1938 and 1940 variants. Dr. Zeeb says, if someone made an aircraft megapack, there are aircraft megapacks for FSX, and yes, you would have to convert every single one of them. Fly straight, runway 34 left. Thank you. I wanted 34 left because I know exactly where that one is.
Are you okay, I'll take the right runway then.
I'm taking what air traffic control gave me.
Alright, I'm avoiding all air traffic control because I'm lazy.
Whoop.
500 and slow into 400.
Alright, I'm going to get back down to 5,500. I'll slow my descent here. KB, the Nomads must be down in Sydney there. I'm coming in way too fast. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a circle here. It says I got the Concorde converted, but I had to use 1.2 to do it. Oh, okay. Not sure what's going on there. Alright, I'm going to have to do a bit of a loop here and come in. I didn't realise I was this close. Because
I'm gonna land at like 400. I'm gonna just see what happens.
I'm doing 900. I'm still slowing down. Alright, so Zeb says someone made it. No, there's no mega pack. There is mega pack liveries, if that's what you're talking about for msfs, and I've got that. So you see different airlines for different aircraft, but there's no mega pack for aircraft. You're a little bit far away there. Warren says the passengers are probably freaking out and the tilt. Hell yeah! Everybody lean over.
Especially
Yeah.
on mine, my aircraft is just crashed upside down.
Yeah. No, this is a world tour. This is staff only. Yeah, I really yanked it right.
I'm gonna come out and view you.
Alright. I'm going to bring it around. So we only just now got below Mark 1. So I should have actually prepared this a little earlier, because I do know Sydney Airport. I should have come in over like Wollongong there. And then head down towards Botany Bay. Now we're leaning the other way.
Are you above me? Where are you?
I've gone down south.
Oh, there you are.
1M Tech, there is no, there are also an aircraft megapack. Wait, there is also an aircraft megapack. What, for Microsoft Flight Sim? Or for FSX? Because I know there is for FSX.
Oh, I think I'm out of fuel.
Yeah, unfortunately my fuel's not modelled yet. For some reason, something I did in the original import, this particular aircraft doesn't have fuel modelled. I will get that worked on eventually, because it would be cool. 1M says, yep, for MFS. You can put a link in the description, not in the chat though. You have to do it after I finish the video, or you come onto my Discord and put a link if you want to. Let me know what that is. Alright, I'm going to put my window down, so you should see the front window going down. Hey, there's UE, or EU. Air France, is it? And Joe Trial's behind me. Alright. Gear coming down. Can't see that from that angle. There we go. I'm not quite on the right path. I need to get over. Now, we probably should try the nose down too, shouldn't we? And he's from the same team of the liveries one. Oh, right, from the, is that on their Discord? Okay, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that they were working on something. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, start putting that nose down. Nose down. There we go, thank you. That basically allows us to see down. Maybe I'll get my seat up a little higher. There we go. Now, that cloud's in the wrong way. But I know. Clear to land, thank you. With this aircraft being so loud, you can hardly hear the ATC. So there's a fog in Sydney here today. The 757 was pulled out. But someone said a moment ago that there was a 757 coming in. But that may be a separate one. Maybe they've gone separate. Alright, now we're going to have to use a fair chunk of throttle here. And try and get this in. Joe, are you on 34 left?
No, I'm not on the runway. I'm just on the taxiway trying to get my engines working.
Okay. Now I'm going to have to come in and turn for the runway here. The problem is these things, when you go slow and you get your flaps down, you really got to start using that those engines.
Yeah, only one of my KC-135s out of all three of them are working.
Alright, try not to tail strike here. I didn't line that up right. I should have gone out a little bit further, but I did a wide circle. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, stop looking at the comments, Brett. You need to land a Concorde. So I'll get to your comments after we start taxiing. So I'm going to try and do an outside landing because it looks cool. Alright, line that up right. Luckily I got a nice long runway. I've just gone past the optimal landing spot. Oh, yeah, down. Oh, that was a bit of sudden. Oh. Okay. Reverse thrusters work really well on this. Alright, going to bring that nose back up. That was a bit of a sudden heavy landing there. Sorry, folks. Hopefully you've already got your drinks away and your cups in there. What is it? Their back trays up.
Tray tables up.
Tray tables up. Champagne away. Hopefully no caviar came back up. Alright, I'm just going to stop here for a moment. I need to make sure that... no, I've actually got to press it, do I? Okay. I want gates, thank you. I'm going to stop using that thruster, otherwise I'm going to end up on the grass. Welcome to Sydney, everybody. Hope my imports look like... what? I hope my imports look like shit. They look bad. What imports are they? Okay. Nobody there. Thank you. Alright, so looking around, we got Sydney Airport. And it's taking me to domestic. Okay. Because international is usually on the other side over there to the left, I believe. But I'll take this. Alright, so I've got a few liveries on these. Looks like a Thai Airlines there, and I can't see what that one is. That's an Iberia. Or Iberia, yep, something like that. Alright, I'm going to have to come in really slow and wide. Looks like an Irish one over there in front of me. How did EU go? Did you land your Concorde? It's a bit hard to tell when you're there, when you're coming from that angle, isn't it? Alright, and we are down. So, park brakes on, engines shutting down. I probably should have go further forward, but as you can see, I go too much further forward and I'm going to be nose in. Alright. And welcome to Sydney. There we go. So we actually got it shut down and we are finished. Thank you very much everybody for joining me. I will be doing this each week. Next one is from Sydney. I haven't chosen where to go to yet. It may even be a longer flight, say even Sydney to maybe Perth or Sydney to Singapore. And then I might make my way up through, say, Hong Kong, Japan, maybe even a Seoul, Beijing, back down through to, I'm not sure, India, and then across the Middle East, up through Europe and back to London, which is where I started. Other than that, thanks for joining me. If you haven't already, give us a like. Subscribe if you want to see these again, and I'm going to be streaming again in probably about half an hour to 45 minutes for my next leg of the Grand Caravan Tour, which is a Cessna 208B flying from Hobart to Heathrow, and we're currently in Singapore, so we're going to fly from Singapore out of there. Other than that, everybody have a great day. Cheers.
Is it ended?